Are you just getting started fermenting your own food? Are you looking for an easy, salty, and crunchy snack? Well, look no further than this fermented carrots recipe. Carrots are one of the best ingredients to start fermenting with if you are a beginner. It stays crunchy when it ferments, which isn't the case for all recipes that you encounter, like cucumbers, for example. You have to fiddle around with it to get crunchy. And it makes a great snack. So you can literally just go into your fridge, pull a couple carrot sticks out, just like you would if you had chopped up some carrots and put them in a container. You can actually get the sticks with probiotics this way, and so I like to do that. I also like to add them to sandwiches when maybe the sandwich or wrap or something like that isn't the healthiest, and these carrots just brighten it up and make it a little bit more of a healthy snack, especially for me or my children. Now to make them, all you would need to do is grab a mason jar. Any size will work. I'm using a smaller mason jar for this particular recipe. Just peel your carrots if you'd like, chop them up into sticks or into rounds, whatever shape you want. Next, you want to make your brine. I like to use 1 teaspoon of salt per cup of water. Now that might be enough water for you, or you might need 2 teaspoons of salt and 2 cups of water. So just maybe start with 1 cup and 1 teaspoon and just let the salt dissolve. So you might want to use a little bit warmer water, and that will help the salt dissolve a little bit better. And technically that's it. That's all you have to do to make fermented carrots, but I like to add a little bit more flavoring to it. I like to add garlic and dill, maybe some peppercorns. If you don't like any of those ingredients, or if you want to just sub something out, do whatever you want. If you don't have dill, use dill seed. If you don't like garlic, just leave it out altogether, or add more garlic if you really like garlic. So all you do is you take all the ingredients, all the seasonings that you want to add. I like to put them at the bottom of the jar because they tend to float to the top, and it's better that if you can keep everything underneath the brine. So put in your carrots and fill it up with brine after that. And that's it. You just need to cover the jar up. So you can use, the easiest thing to use is actually the easiest thing to use is a coffee filter that's unused, and just secure it with a band or some sort of lid. Or you can use an airlock, and I'm a big fan of airlocks. And that's it. So you've put whatever lid you want to use, and the ferment will be ready in as little as 3 days, or I like to sometimes leave it up to 3 weeks. 3 or 4 days will leave you with a more mild pickle. So if you're just getting started, maybe that's enough for you. I like to wait 2 to 3 weeks is my preference and my taste, and all you would need to do to determine how long you want to leave it is literally taste it. That's all you do. Now, these are all my personal recommendations. I like to use 1 teaspoon salt and 1 cup of water. Other people will use more or less salt. I like to wait 3 days to 3 weeks. Other people might say that's crazy, that's the wrong amount of time, but those are the amounts of times that I've had success with over all the years that I've been making ferments. So once you've decided that the pickle is all ready for you, then you would just simply put a regular lid on it, on the mason jar, and put it in the fridge. I would recommend marking off what it is, so say fermented carrots, and then whatever date that you made them. And they will keep for, months, or I've had ferments for years in the fridge and they haven't gone bad. So I know everyone sort of says like 3 months, 6 months, but I've actually eaten ferments that are 2 years old. So as long as there's nothing, no mold or anything questionable looking on the ferment, then I eat it. So obviously you decide for yourself, but the point of fermenting is for long-term storage, usually over the winter. So certainly they will last 3 to 6 months. So that's it. Now you know how to make fermented carrots. If you've ever had any that have gone bad, check out my video on airlocks because that will really help you out. I'll put a link to it. And let me know in the comments below if you like fermenting your own food and what your favorites are, because I'm always looking for different kinds of vegetables to be fermenting. So tell me what your favorites are, and I would love to hear from you. And if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a like, because then I can know that this is helpful for people. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more recipes and all sorts of things about seasonal cooking and growing your own food. So thank you, and I will see you next time.